as you are, Clark. Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
He feeds it to Miles. There's the pick. Hill passes to Stuckey. He dishes it to George. Fires the three. It will not find the hoop. It's his third miss. He has made two. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Freak with it. George picks him up. Westbrook a screen on George. It's Westbrook with the drive. Ibaka wide open. He fires. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Berg. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Washington Wizards got down to business. He finished with 34 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part.
I don't want us taking shots with hands in our faces. Move the ball.
Leave talking.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's
Good looks. Tighten up.
and the first half is now in the books. Hey,
Kevin, thank you. Here with Frank Vogel.
here we go now. The start of the third quarter. Welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far.
Terrific game for Hill. He's got 11 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
Thunder trailing by 6. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So the Thunder 5 right now. Inside, you've got Ibaka and Cannon. Freak is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant in at the 3 slot. The Thunder shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Westbrook kicks to Freak. To the inside. Tipped away. It's stolen by Hill. Outside, George. Inside, Ellis. That ball's nice feed that time from George. 6 points for Monte Ellis.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Westbrook drives in. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
Outside, George. From 17 feet out. And again, it's Indiana.
Up and in on every one of their first 3 shots to start the second half.
Thunder trailing by 10. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Cantor with a screen on Ellis. Freak kicks to Cantor. The second chance effort, and the layup good by Ibaka. Ibaka's got 8 points.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Hill drives in. The Thunder pull it in. Cantor's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Durant with it. He's picked up by Hill. The rebound by Gibson.
Oh, he knows that one should have gone in. That hurts.
And the pass to Hill. And it's blocked by Ibaka. To the paint, here's Durant. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Pacers leading by 6. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Screen by Ellis. Hill against Westbrook. The drive by Hill. Nobody near George. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. And it's 7 points here for George.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the 3-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Here we go, Pacers fans. Now coming to the court are your teammates.
the numbers for Hill. His last 10 games, he's putting up about 6 assists and 4 rebounds. And, guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
And, fellas, I would say he's been overachieving a little bit lately. Hopefully, this is a sign of greater things for the future.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Turner's checked in for Hill. Rodney Stuckey's subbed in for Ellis. Hill kicks to George. And he slams it one-handed.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Here's Westbrook. Finished off the break. Westbrook's got 4 points this quarter.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
There's the pick. Gibson setting the pick for Hill. Poked loose. Here's Turner. Durant with some nice D.
The fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
And Westbrook, here we go. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. And now just a 4-point Pacer lead. Hill dishes to Stuckey. Passes it to Gibson. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. Serge Ibaka picks one up there. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Pacers? For the Pacers, Paul George comes in for Hill, and George Hill's subbed in for C.J. Miles. The Thunder also changing it up. Serge Ibaka is checked in for McGarry. Freak comes in for Anthony Morrow, and Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Payne. Stuckey and George make up the perimeter. Taj Gibson is out there with Turner, and it's Hill in at the point. So that's the group out there for Indiana. There's the screen. Gibson passes to Hill. The feed to George. A 3-ball. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. And here now the Thunder. They trail by 1. Westbrook kicks to Ibaka. Pass to Freak. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Westbrook dishes to Freak. And stolen by Stuckey. Now here's the fast break. Stuckey leading the way. Here's George, and it's blocked. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in to take the lead. That's short off the rim. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Hill passes to Stuckey, and Gibson kicks to George. And Durant sends it back. Freak dishes to Durant. They set the pick. And Westbrook, here we go. That gives them the lead. Westbrook's got 10 points here in the second half. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Thunder?
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
And the basket by Hill.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Westbrook passes to Ibaka. And a wide open look for Freak. They get it back. And Ibaka slams it in. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
This game, as close as it's been, you really hate to see it come to an end.
I agree.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
I was able to listen in on what Frank Vogel had to say to his team. He was riding them pretty hard for the number of silly fouls they've committed in this game. He said, listen, we need to have some defensive discipline. Stop biting on the shot fakes, stop reaching in, and stop giving them free points at the free throw line. We'll see if they'll respond, guys.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a three-point game.
Guys, that was critical. I mean, that's what we're used to seeing out of him, though, at moments like this.
Here we go, Pacers fans. Now coming on the court are your teammates.
1:43 left to play here in the fourth. And George, here we go. Oh, he jams it right over Freak. Wow.
And you talk about momentum. That sort of action delivers a type of energy to your team that you just can't quantify.
You know what? I'm going to quantify it right now, Clark. And this is a close game, and that was something special.
And really, in a game.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatics.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one. Although, if he missed it, I might have.
Here's Hill. Pick up by Hill. And George, here we go. Use that pick to get in close.
Wow, as he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Cantor's checked in.
Yeah, big play on the front end to finish, despite getting hacked there, and big on the back end to hit the free throw. And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And he gets it to go. That's 7 points for Rodney Stuckey.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
And all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Durant kicks to Ibaka. Offline with his 3. Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
Here's Stuckey. Stuckey with another miss.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with the miss.
Boy, what happened on that one, Greg? I mean, that's almost an automatic shot for him. Well, Westbrook has been great. He has 18 points and 7 assists. Talk about on fire. Nearly everything's going in for him right now.
He's just got that touch, that magic touch right now.
The Pacers making a change here. Ellis is checked in.
Needed those and got it. Terrific job at the line under pressure.
George. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Freak dishes to Westbrook. Now here's Freak. Back to Westbrook. Inside. Here's Freak. Count it.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And now, let's hear it for your teammates.
Outside, George. No good.
Boy, and that is a bunch of rebounds for a player who's not the biggest guy out there.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
It's the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I